Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and today I'm going to show you, it's all empty now where I just went through it. I'm going to show you everything that I got from Charlotte Tilbury. I got this giant Charlotte Tilbury stocking full of goodies. Is that not the best? I love it. And she sent me several things along with her advent calendar type box. So I'm going to show you some things I got in there and then some extras that she sent. And then I had also placed 2 orders with her when the Pillow Talk blush and eye kit and everything came back in stock. So today what I did is this look, which is using everything, including some new products, using the Pillow Talk blush, the Pillow Talk eye quad, and new lipstick and everything. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I've already done my skincare. And I have gone through already, I think, 2 of the magic creams, but she did send me some of the magic cream. This one is the set, the mini skincare kit, and it has the magic eye rescue and the travel size magic night cream and the travel size magic cream. So very appreciative of this because I love it. When you put that on, it just feels like, I don't know, it's so, I can't imagine La Mer or anything being more luxe feeling than that. But I want to use some of these things that I've never used. There's some full size and some, I pulled my drawer out too far. Full size and trial size in here. Okay, then there's another little Charlotte's Magic Cream. I will probably give one of these to my mom. That's in one of the drawers. Okay, down here is the Supermodel Body. Visibly slimmer, shimmer, shape, and hydrate and glow. So I thought I would use that on my décolleté. And we will see. Ooh, okay. There's not much color to it. Okay, I'm gonna start off on my neck. And then we'll do a little bit. I kind of do it just like I do in the video that I showed you guys the other day. That's how I do liquid too. Okay. I don't know, I might not do, well, this rubs right in. Okay, it does thin out too. It's not real thick. So do underneath and I'll just carry it up like that. So very pretty. You can tell it has a good tan to it too. Okay. Just a little bit of smell, nothing over the top. Okay. Very pretty. This is the Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash. Okay. Bridget's crying to go out and I'm going to wash my hands, but I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back and I just went outside and kind of looked at this in the light and it's not quite, a lot of you might really like it because it's not quite as intense as like the Vita Librata or any of those that I've used. Okay, so this is the Wonder Glow Soft Focus Beauty Flash Balm and you can use it under foundation, over foundation for a radiant flawless finish, or on its own. So let's just see. I'm thinking it's going to be like a under foundation thing for me. I brought my okay, it has a little bit of color. I brought my flawless finish out here to use, but maybe this will take its place. Have you guys noticed, somebody was just going by and it reminded me, our poor UPS and FedEx and Postal Service workers, they have been delivering like 3 or 4 times a day. And the other day, the FedEx guy pulled up in his own car. It wasn't even a truck or anything. It was just like a car. And he delivered a package. It was like, and it was already nighttime. I mean, they were working so hard. Okay, so that is the Beauty Flash Balm. I would definitely go out with this on, but I'm a person who will go out with no makeup on. I've never been one to like stress over that. Looks like I need to clean up under my eyes a little bit before we get started. So I just think this is really pretty. And you know what I like about it is it's not tacky at all. This might be a really good thing to put under mineral makeup. Because if you're like me, if I'm wearing just powder mineral makeup, I want something underneath it that's gonna give it a little bit of a slip and something to stick to. And I think that might be something good. Okay, yes. I was just getting ready to take off that little bit of eye makeup that gets stuck under there, and there was a little mini eye makeup remover in here. So we're gonna use it. Oh, and it has a like a stoppery type, which is perfect because I only need a little bit just to get that darkness. I already have darkness. Like a, you know, I have a lower eyelid, that shadow anyway. Another thing that I got last week, besides her big gift, is I had ordered so many of you. I think the first one that emailed me and told me about it was Shelly, but then I had just probably 20 other people message me about the Pillow Talk blush being back in stock, and I was so excited. That night I ordered 2 of the blushes, and then I went back again and looked, and it was sold out, because I think I was gonna tweet or do an Instagram about it, and it was sold out. But then the next morning someone else was telling me that it was back in stock, so I looked on the website. I was just out in my car, and it was back in stock. So I ordered the entire kit with the eye palette, blush, lip liner, and lipstick. So I did get the Pillow Talk eye palette, so I thought we would use that today. And then she, in her package the other day, her gift, she also sent me the little mini brush set, which, oh, I love this. It's so nice. And I already have her brush, I don't know which one this is. It's the Powder and Sculpt. And I have the small one too. I just don't know if I can find it real quick. But anyway, so we're gonna go on with foundation. But I'm just gonna use 1 pump of the YSL All Hours that I love. And let's see, I'm going to use this brush that I've always used with it, and this is the I'll put everything down below. I don't want to take too long, but what I usually do is and kind of spread it out first, and then spread it out, buff it out. This foundation is just, it's unlike any other, really. I mean, it's, see, 1 pump. And I can spread it so thin, and I still have coverage. Now, if I wanted, like, major yummy coverage, I would do 2 pumps. But I know I'm gonna go over it with a couple of different things, and I think that's one tip to not, you know, accenting your fine lines, not having your makeup look cakey, is if you know you're going to put on, you know, concealer, highlighter, blush, contour, all that stuff, start off layer really small, like really thin layers. Don't start off with a big fat layer of foundation, because you're not going to need it. So I'm going to start off with this thin layer, and then I'm going to go in with this MAC. It's just the good old mineralized skin finish in medium dark, and I'm going to go in with this Smashbox big crazy loose powder brush and just get some, and I'm just gonna, this is just gonna give me just a little bit more coverage and just dimension and everything. Just, you'll see. I'm not really using it, I'm just using it to kind of complete that. Okay, and I'm going to use her powder brush. I'm going to go into that bronzer and kind of contour a little bit. Contour around my big forehead up here. And then definitely the jawline. And then down. Like that. Really fill in like right here. That's kind of like the same concept as underneath your arms. You want to fill that in so it recedes and it doesn't stick out and look accented, you know? Okay, a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to go in just with that same brush because it comes off very well, and go in with the highlight. Now, I probably don't need this as much today because I'm going to use that Pillow Talk, but this is just normally what I would do. I like to bronze and contour and highlight first and then go back over with my blush. Love that. Superstar product for me. Okay, here it is, the Pillow Talk blush. Beautiful. Just as I remembered. Now I will say I think it is at its most beautiful when you mix it all together. I know she does the swish and pop, but I really like to swish and pop all at the same time. So I'm gonna take this brush and start. I like to start back here and then look in the camera. Look in the mirror straight ahead and then come up. Like right up under my eye, like right there. You see how pretty that is? It is gorgeous. It is that color that you see and you don't even realize that it's blush. You just see someone with great cheeks and makeup, and I'm gonna go ahead and take it up too. Did I bring it in far enough? I'm gonna just, for this video, maybe bring it in a little bit further up here. Like that. Gorgeous. Worth it, worth the wait, worth every penny. There you go. You can see that was not many products to get a really just like super modelly glowy base. Okay, then this is a couple of these things Brooke has really been enjoying, and this is one. It was one of the full-size products, and it is the Eyes to Mesmerize in Jean, and I have used it once. So it comes in a little pot like that, and I am just going to take my finger and just kind of prime my lids with this. The first day I used it with primer, and I was using it like as a shadow, but I think Brooke and I have decided we kind of like using it as a primer, just as a, you know, get started kind of product. And when you use stuff that you love immediately to get started, then it's, you know, it's kind of like you can't go wrong. I'll pull you in a little closer for the eyes. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and do my brows. And the only brow product I have from Charlotte is one that Denise sent me, and it is the Legendary Brows in Bridget, I believe. Charlotte's like whole theme, her look, her whole theme, her makeup, the names, everything are just so right up my alley. I love every bit of it. Okay, so I'm going to use this Clinique Soft Brown little brow pencil that I have been loving, and I've gotten where I know how to do this perfectly. You hold it at the very end, and I know this brow I need to bring up a little bit to match the other one, and then I kind of just make a little triangle here at the end, and then up here I know I just want light strokes, barely, like that. And then same thing for over here, just light, and then just finish off that top and the end. Like that. It's got like a blondish type color. So you can use this all by itself, and I have done that many, many times. Let's go ahead and do lips. Okay, in the kit, I got, okay, in one of these drawers, you get a full-size Pillow Talk in here. I already have one, and then I got one in the set that I will probably use as a gift. And but one of my favorite lip liners is Super Size Me, because I like a little bit of a darker lip liner. So I've already sharpened it, and I am going to do this. Kind of doing this long distance here. Okay, that's the wrong thing to do. I didn't have it tilted enough. So now it's too dark. Let me kind of blend it in. That's why it's important to use it on its side. Okay. So if any of you are like me and the classic Pillow Talk, I mean, I like it, but my favorite is Iconic Nude between the two first ones. But this is a little bit of a darker tone than Pillow Talk, and it goes better with my look, what I like. Okay, and then she sent me these, her new lipsticks, the Superstar Lips. And so I'm not going to show you every color because that would take too long, but my favorites are Pillow Talk, which is what we're going to use today, and these are glossy formulas of her other lipsticks. There's some new ones, and then there's some like Walk of Shame and Pillow Talk. They're the same. So we're going to put Pillow Talk on now. It's the first time. Beautiful. Oh, it feels good. It feels kind of like those L'Oreal ones that I love so much, or the if you like the Almost Lipstick by Clinique, the honey stick. That's what it feels like. Just good, yummy. Oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. And it feels so good. This feels better than the lipstick, and her lipsticks are awesome. Okay, and then this is Sexy Lips. It's a little bit darker. I'll swatch it. This will be good too for like aging lips, because it's not going to settle as much. It's going to be a glossier, shiny lip, and just like younger girls. That was one of my first things that I got. This is Happy Lips. I think that was one of the first things I got, was the Chanel Black Honey or whatever, that Almost lipstick. That is pretty too. Okay, Happy Lips is going to be one we really like. It's got that peachy tone. Okay, and then one of the things that she sent me, I actually wore this in a video last week. I can't remember which one, but it is the Luxury Palette of Pops color-coded eyeshadows, and it's these like jewel tone shadows. I love like this one. It's a really cool, it's almost like a khaki colored green. I ended up using, I think, all of these on my eyes that day, and I think I put that one on the outer edge, and just really pretty, really glowy. So today I wanted to use, I haven't used this yet, but I want to use the Pillow Talk little quad, and I'm going to use it just like she says to use it, with the, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to start off with the number 1 Prime shade, and let's go in with her little blender brush here. So 1 is Prime. I want to make sure I get the inside and then kind of buff it out, because I know I want the inside to be lighter. That. Okay, and then number 2 is Enhance. So number 2, I think we're going to go like in the crease and kind of out like that. I love this color. I don't know if you guys remember on Sex and the City, Carrie always had this cool, I mean, it was like a pinky brown color, and I was always in search for it, and the closest thing I ever found was just like MAC soft brown, but I think this is kind of like it, especially once we do the whole look. Okay, and then number 3 is going to be Smoke. And that is going to be this color right here, the more matte. So I'm going to take this little brush here. Does it say smoke? But I think that's what it is. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to smoke this lash line. Ooh, this is a pretty color. Yes. So smoke across that lash line. I'm going to kind of bring it up and into my crease a little bit on the outer. And then I'm going to go underneath. Okay, and I'm kind of just bringing it out. You can bring it out as far as you want if this is too much. I like to come out kind of to my eyebrows. Love it. And everything just blended right in. I mean, I knew I was going to like this, so it's no amazement here. Okay, and the next thing is the pop, and that is the really glittery one. And so I just wiped this brush off. I'm going to take the same brush. What I normally do when I pop sparkle shades on is just go right in here, right in the center of my eye. Like that. Now, do I have any? I do have, okay, and one of the things came a Charlotte Tilbury black liner, and I used it the other day, but we'll use it again. I think I used it in my lashes video, but I blended it out. And then another thing that came in here is the Color Chameleon Amber Haze. And I have not tried one of these, so I'm excited about that. Perfect color. And then I also got a Hollywood Lips in Screen Siren. And I think that's about, I think I've opened every little window for you now. Okay, I'm gonna have to get close here. I'm gonna try to do a wing liner with this. So first I'm gonna just line my eyes. And I know I'm gonna do false lashes, so I can be a little bit thicker. Here we go. I'm gonna try to just even this up with the other eye. Bring it down. Okay. Now, let's see, what we can do is we can take this even smaller little brush here and we can kind of smoke that out. And these eyeliners stay, even in the waterline. When I use that Barbarella, okay, so I just kind of softened that top line, and I don't think I'm going to put anything on the bottom. Okay, I almost forgot about this. This is, I haven't tried this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes, volume and length, curl. Let's try it. Where's my hand mirror? Right here it is. Oh gosh, that does look pretty. I do think it's, is it already curling them? They do seem to be curled up. Okay, very nice. Okay, let's put a little bit on the lower, and then I'm going to go get some, I think I'm just going to use some Demi Wispies today. I'll be right back. So while I'm letting my lashes dry, I'm going to use, can you tell I like this? I've got a backup, but I'm trying to use the rest of this up. This is the Airbrushed Powder number 2, and I'm going to use that same brush, swirl it in the powder, and I'm just going to hit those places that I don't want to be so shiny. Like right here, there's always one right there. Like that. And then another thing that she was nice enough to send me and us, because Brooke's been using this, I asked her what her favorite ones were. And this is the Gold Bar Highlighter set. And Brooke said she likes mixing these two. I like this fleshy colored one in the middle, so I thought I would just use some maybe right here. Right there. Oh, gosh, I don't even need any on my, maybe right here. I hate to put any more on my cheeks. And let's see, I'll go ahead and finish it off on my collarbone. There we go. So pretty. Okay, now these are just the actual demi wispies I used the other day in that lash tutorial. So I'm gonna kind of bend them back into shape, and they're not real elaborate lashes, but it'll give me a little bit of extra. And I love extra. Okay, this is it. And I don't know if you noticed, but I did not use any concealer or corrector or anything. And I probably could use a little bit. And I used to have some of her highlighter, and I don't know. Let me go look and see if I can find it real quick. Hold on. I did not see it in there. It might be upstairs, but I just grabbed my Ever Faithful Maybelline. And I'm just gonna put a little bit in right here. And this is just so thin. You can kind of just blend it out, and then I usually put a little bit right there. And it just helps a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that just gives you a good idea of the look. This blush is just everything, and I think it goes so well with the bronze and the Film Star Bronze and Glow. It's just perfect. So thank you again to Charlotte Tilbury and her crew for sending that fabulous gift. And thank you guys for being here and watching. And I will see you. Oh, you know what? I need to do an outfit of the day. I'll be right back. Okay, so today I have on one of my favorite go-to outfits. And that is this long tweed blazer that I bought last year from Zara. And then I bought another one that's kind of similar this year. But the one I bought this year doesn't have the collar. And I end up liking this one better. I might even give the other one to my mom or something. But, and this is my Chanel necklace. I don't know if you guys that have been here with me, you probably remember it. And then I've just got on one of my basic camis. And then these pants I just found at Target. And I love them. They're just an elastic waist, $20 cheap pants. But they've got a real pretty texture to them. And I love the flare leg. And for accessories, I just put on my polished silver hoops to go with this. If I were getting, you know, more dressed up and like really going out, then I would put rhinestones or pearls on. But just to kind of make the necklace a little bit more casual, I put on the silver hoops. And I think that's it. I don't have any rings on yet. And before I even started with my video, I put on the Arizona fragrance. It smells so good. I think there's like a cactus flower or something in that is just a little bit different and just smells yummy. It really smells good. And second day hair. And I think that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you real soon. Bye-bye.